Hi YouTube, this is Silveth, and I'm back, or we are back with our castle. I know we started off this whole castle project a while back, but unfortunately we did not get to actually making the more detailed videos that we announced due to some school stress and minor other problems. Well, we've worked on this a little more, and we're finally ready to show this off, and I'm starting with part 1 today, and I'm going to be showing off the harbor I built. Silveth and me, we both built a harbor in opposite sides of the castle, and this is the one I made. So I'm just gonna give you a little tour of this. So when you come out of the castle, this is the gate. You step into my harbor, which is kind of more a smaller economical harbor. So it's mostly used for trade. So the buildings that you'd find here are, oh my god, okay, the chests are a little bit messed up since some of the updates of the map. Anyways, those buildings here are mainly for pretty much keeping data on trades and stuff like that. And there's even some, like this house is supposed to be somewhat of a warehouse, so you can have stuff that is pretty much stored here, and then when you go out of here, it can be put into the ships. Um, a minor other thing, you might see that this is really dark here. For some reason, when we converted this map, and we've converted it quite a few times, because I mean it was created in the very beginning when there was no creative mode. Um, this happened to be a swamp now. There's actually quite a few parts that happen to be swamps now. I have no idea why, and we haven't quite figured out how yet. So this is gonna look pretty ugly. Sadly, especially with this texture pack, this is not even green anymore. It's just dark. Well, the buildings haven't really changed much, so that's fine, I guess. So we had a little bit of like little house for the trader keeps his data. You have a little warehouse. If you go keep going here, you have another one of those dock houses where you can get actually directly to the dock and to a smaller ship, a smaller trading ship that I built where you can store where or goods below. Um, if you keep going this way, you'll end up at the biggest boathouse that I built, and it's pretty much supposed to be a house of like somewhat of a rich trader. So you have all those books where he writes down his data, and from here you can actually go down. You can see Lighthouse, which I'm gonna go get to later, and you see the harbor. You can also see the castle. Then if you go down here, you'll get to the storage area, which is kind of big. And here, I took some advantage of the new wooden types or the new plank types that they brought out to kind of make it look like they have different exotic woods, and so make it look like there's trade going on. Right next to this building, actually, let's look at it from the outside, is a place where you can, or pretty much where I thought ships would be built. Seems a little small, so I might make another big one, but no, it would be good for building smaller ships. Okay, so here we are at my main boat. It's not that huge. Like I said before, it's more of a trade ship than a warship. Have a quick view around. Um, okay, so let's get on the ship. We can go under deck. This is little captain's quarters for CMAP or whatever like that. Got some beds down here for the crew and some boxes and furnaces for food. Back here's another somewhat of an office type thing. Okay, then you can go up here. I'm just gonna fly real quick up to on the main mast. There's a little cabin to watch out for pirates, stuff like that. See, you got a pretty good view from up here. Okay. Um, the second biggest mast doesn't really, well, it still has a little spot to look out, but no cabin. And then this right here is where you are the captain of the ship. Yar har. Okay, next I'm gonna be going to the lighthouse, and I'll see you guys when I'm there. And here we are at the lighthouse. This is a small dock for the lighthouse. This is a tiny boat to go back and forth, and once we go to the lighthouse itself, you can see something that I really like. If you put cobblestone stairs, for example, in a row, they kind of look like little battlements, like those that you can find on top of walls. Okay, I have a little bit. Well, there's somewhat of a defensive aspect around here, but let's go into the lighthouse itself. Okay, so the whole lighthouse was built around this giant, well, this giant metal pillar in the middle, and it kind of looks cool. And we kind of thought, oh, well, the friend and I, when we made it, that this could somehow represent really, a stable spine for the tower. So this is the upper level of the lighthouse, or well, the upper outer level, and from here you can see most of the castle that loads, and you can also see the whole harbor that we pretty much just went through, and you can see how most of this, I mean, all of this used to be grass, and you can see how everything that is brownish gray or whatever right now to all turn into swamp. We'll see if we can fix that. Okay, so to show you the rest of the lighthouse, the top of it, or the lamp itself, is made halfway of glowstone blocks and lava. While we use lava just because it has the highest glowing ratio, it's the brightest block in the game, so it provides the most light. um, this is it for part one. I'll thank you guys for watching. We're gonna have new parts of the castle soon, and well, see you guys soon. Bye bye.